Yo, after this episode, Sanji might be my favorite character in this show. I really love Usopp. Look at this. This is so fucking me. Yo. Yo.
Lost in thought, that's all.
Isn't her name Reiju? I feel like Reiju is like one of my favorite Vinsmokes. Like, just character design wise. Mama. Like this character. Lalik, I do not. Or Sanji dad. Fuck him.
Enjoying yourself as much as anyone, Judge. Glad to see.
They need to wake Luffy up. What the fuck? Oh. Why does she look even hotter with the gun in her hand? Hang on the mistletoe. I'm going to get to know you better. What's up, Shantastic again? A little bit of this, a little bit of this. Okay, welcome back to another video, okay? This is 25 days of anime. Christmas anime, okay? Anime Christmas. If you did not know, this is episode 831. I know all the real One Piece fans out there probably already knew, like, that wasn't going on episode 8. I think the last one I reviewed was like 819, 820, or maybe 818. But I'm here to catch you up and also explain what's really going on with this new matcha manga series, which is now 25 days until Christmas. So, as you probably know, I've been talking about playing Star Ocean: The Divine Forest, Demon Slayer: Hinokami Chronicles 2 ranked matches with Tanjiro and Shinobu. And I must say, that is starting this Friday, December 5th. I am doing daily uploads of playing Star Ocean: The Divine Forest. Listen, y'all, I'm spending $65.33, okay? So please tune in, because that's a lot of money for a game that came out, what, at least 4 or 5 years ago? But I'm dedicated to the, I believe it's called JRPG series thing. I played most of the other Star Ocean games, and I might even get the second story, but I played the rest of the series. And of course, I'm playing Demon Slayer, and they just released the new Zenitsu, the god, and the character with the dragon from the movie. They made it basically canon. So yeah, just to get that out the way. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be doing One Piece episodes along with My Hero Academia, the final season. We're getting that final season out the way, okay? It's been a long time coming. I remember the first time that I watched My Hero Academia. I believe I was in college when I first seen My Hero Academia. So seeing it finally come to an end is such a bittersweet moment. We're also finishing Whole Cake Island. As you know, I'm talking to you now. We're on episode 832. And the reason why I didn't do 818, 819, 820 is because sometimes One Piece drags out the story. And I'm not saying that that's good or bad. I'm going to leave it up to your interpretation or opinion. But they make sure that they really explain the story really well, because later on when they're adding on to things like such as the poneglyph or people that the characters knew, or when they're adding to their backstory to explain why the character is making the decisions in this particular arc, they do a really good job in explaining that. So that's why I don't do, you know, 818, 819, 820, because it's really typically like the same thing. And probably in the anime, it's the same day, just 10 minutes later. Also, on Saturdays, we'll be doing the Slice of Life, okay? We'll be doing BL. The new BL that I'm talking about is Skate to the Infinity. It is disguised as a sports anime, but we know who you are. We know what you represent. Just like the summer that Hikaru died when it was categorized as a horror anime, but Hikaru and Yoshiki are boyfriends. We see you. Just like Free, another sports swim anime. We see you. We know. Along with Skate to the Infinity, we also talking about Honey Lemon Soda. Okay, that's a series that I started back when I first started this TikTok page, YouTube page. So I'm very excited to finally finish that series. I'm in love with those colors. They align with my colors. The yellow, the gold, the blue, the red. It's just, I love it. I love the animation. I love the music. I kind of like Slice of Life. It depends. It depends. It depends if what type of Slice of Life I like. Because you have some with like masculine women, then you have some with really feminine women. So, and then you have the ones with the masculine guys, or you have the ones with the real feminine guys, you know, who like women to run all over them. So it just depends what mood I'm in or what I want to watch, or if the plot is really good. First, before I get into episode 830, well, just catching you up, 831, 832, just catching you up to where we are now. So I think I will title this 818 to 831. So I really want to start talking about One Piece voice, dub voice. You know, at the beginning of the episode when they say, Goldie Roger. That be killing me at the beginning of every episode. Like, you have to skip the intro of the song, and then it still gives you a long ass intro, and the episode don't start until like 5 minutes later. And he's just in there explaining, Luffy is now rescuing from the Big Mom pirates. And would y'all be mad if I start telling the story like that? But anyway, to really go ahead and get started with episode 818 to 831. Basically, what's going on is what I kind of showed you from the beginning. Pudding is really evil. First of all, I have a question too. Why is all Big Mom Pirates' children called Charlotte? Like, it's because they're named after her, and her name is Charlotte too. So basically, we getting Sanji back. I believe the last time we left off, Sanji was overhearing Pudding talk to Reiju about basically how she shot her and how she's gonna kill all the Vinsmokes. And crash the wedding, and they're going to take over Germa 66. So basically, that's Big Mom's underlying plan, is to take over Germa 66 engineering stuff so she can be the #1 emperor and have the biggest family, you know, I guess, across the blue. Which is mama. I want to say that I really do, like, from watching, what was the arc before Whole Cake? I'm mad I can't think of the name right now. But I think after Whole Cake is Wano. My purpose in saying all that is the art before this development was kind of a little slow and boring a little bit. But I guess they was trying to explain to us what the samurai and all them had to do before they got into Whole Cake Island. Because I do believe that's going to show up again with the samurai and all that stuff, Cat Viper, all that. So just enjoying this now, because what's going on with Peckham's? Peckham's is like, whose side is Peckham on? Is Peckham's like just so scared that he can't defy Big Mom? So like he's a snitch. Like that's what Peckham is giving to me. Like Peckham's is starting to piss me off like Law. Like how many times are y'all gonna keep bringing this character back? You know, like what purpose is he serving? Like I didn't mind when Peckham's got killed off and that was the end. But anyway, left off to Luffy and Nami being inside the book, right? Basically, Jinbe is basically defying Big Mom, and it didn't go well with him having a conversation about him wanting to lead the Big Mom Pirates and finally have Luffy as a captain. Because remember, at first, Jinbe told Luffy that he had some loose ends to tie up before he was able to allow Luffy to become his captain. So just watching it now, watching Jinbe finally accept Luffy as a captain and respect him as a captain is like amazing for the story plot. Like the plot is plotting. So basically, Jinbe goes and rescues Luffy and Nami from the book prison and whatnot. He sets it on fire. They jump out. Boom. Sanji finds out everything about Pudding and Big Mom's plan. So basically, he has to camouflage his whole attitude towards Pudding and not be brainwashed into thinking that she really wants to marry him, which is very difficult because Sanji is a certified lover boy. Okay, he just wants love. And can I be honest? I kind of want Sanji to end up with Nami. Like, is that what happens in the long run? Like, is that part of the ships? Like, I don't really know any ships in One Piece, you know? Kind of like Narusasu in Naruto, or Sasu Sakura, or, you know, Rock Lee Sakura, and the list goes on and on. I don't know any ships really inside One Piece. So basically, they break out, and now they're devising a plan because Sanji has brought the meal that he was going to give Pudding to Luffy. They met in the same spot that Luffy said he wasn't going to move from, which is amazing. Like, this is amazing storytelling. So when he meets Sanji, well, when Sanji meets Luffy back in the same place that, you know, they fought, you know, they got together and they made a plan to dethrone Big Mom. So they had to find a like-minded force because they had to get on the inside, right? Because Big Mom, her whole island, everything is attached to her soul. I'm assuming everything is attached to her soul, especially like the sun and the cloud. So everything is finally coming together, and they're finally about to approach the time for the wedding. But they still need someone to be able to get on the inside to crash the wedding, to be able to get out and escape. So this is where Brûlée comes back in. If you don't remember who Brûlée is the person that trapped Carrot and Chopper inside the Miro Miro world before they came back. And that's how they're going to escape to the Sunny, allegedly, before all the shit hits the fan. Basically, Jinbe recommends that they get with the security, which is like basically a gang, the same one that captured Sanji, and they want to kill Big Mom. So basically, they devised a plan for all of them to dethrone Big Mom, steal Sanji, and get away on the Sunny, and escape through the Miro Miro world back to their happy lives. So that brings us to 832, where Sanji and Pudding are now about to go out into this thing, and Pudding is planning to kill Sanji. Sanji is very ready to devise this plan. So I hope that caught you up, because the next episode that we're doing is probably going to be Big Mom versus Luffy, or some other major fight. Also, can I that I really like Big Mom singing. I feel like this was really introduced like the movies and stuff, the singing into it, because this is the first arc that's really been singing. Shintastic again, we'll come to the end of the video. Make sure to stay safe out here during this holiday time, holiday season. Make sure to keep watching anime. Tune in to the rest of my videos. See you in the next one.